John Deere 4230. It's pretty cold out here. It was in the teens this morning when we got up. Pretty cold. And I know that some of you guys like to watch cold start videos. For some reason that, I don't know, maybe it turns you on a little bit, I don't know. I always found that cold starts were a pain in the ass because tractors don't really like to start when it's cold, especially the older ones. The new ones are okay. But anyways, and I've seen on the internet a lot of times, guys just sit there and crank and crank and crank, and the blue smoke and everything goes, and then of course they come out and they get this stuff, starting fluid, premium starting fluid, and they'll squirt it up in the hood there, and you know, do what they gotta do. But I'm going to demonstrate something that nobody I've seen on the internet has ever demonstrated, and that is the ether injector. Most of the tractors, the new tractors, have ether injectors and stuff, but this is an old ether injector. A lot of you guys that have the John Deere tractors, and I don't know about the Case ones or the Internationals, there's this funky little horn here with this little thing here that kind of just sits on there. Well, that's so the mud daubers don't get in there, that little cap. That's all I can ever see it for. But you take your can and you pop the top off of it and you stick it like that. Now I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to spin it. Hey Tim, come here, I need you to demonstrate here. Now what you do with this thing is you take the can, you pop the top off of it, and you can usually do this by yourself, but because I've got the camera, I'm going to get Timothy to move his carcass as quick as possible over here. Someone is in slow motion because I woke him up early at 8 o'clock this morning. Yes, I'm embarrassing you yet? Anyways, do not push it yet. Do not push it yet. So what you do is you get your tractor key turned on, you set your throttle just a little bit, and you start the thing to spinning. And then when I get it spinning, Tim's going to push up on that can, and she's going to fire. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Push it. And that's what an ether injector will do for you. And that just gets her started. Now you hear how rough it's turning? You just give her another shot. You can leave the thing hang there for a while until leave it hang there because it will actually siphon the starting fluid out of the tube. There's still enough pressure and it'll keep it running nice and smooth. Now when you're done, you pull it off, set your can someplace else. Be sure to replace the ether injector cap because you just don't want it hanging there. And that's that. And then you let your tractor warm up normally. Yeah. So there is the proper way to start one of these old tractors with an ether injector. A lot of guys will push that damn can up on there before they start the tractor to spinning, and you blow a head gasket doing that. Because it'll knock and bang and ping and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So the best thing to do is to just actually get the engine spinning over before you hit it. Now, like I said, it was in the teens this morning. It's probably in the low 20s right now. There's no wind because we got a storm coming, but barely any smoke because the ether, you know, warmed that motor up pretty quickly.